All right, everybody, welcome back to our email marketing training. This is the module on traffic sources, right? So at this point, you should have learned a good bit about how to set up an opt-in page, how to set up your Aweber account, how to segment your lists so that you're properly sending emails to the right people. But the bigger question is you've got this opt-in page, right? So you got this page, and it's out here in cyberspace. And you need traffic coming into this page in order for it to put it into a list. So the question is, how do we get this traffic? That's the biggest question. How do we get traffic? All right, so there are three methods by which you can get traffic to your pages. So I'm going to go through each one of them now. First one is free. All right, now let's just be straight up, upfront, honest, to the point right now. You're not going to get massive amounts of free traffic overnight. You're not going to build a list of 10,000 quality records overnight because you did some kind of special guru, ninja traffic free module, whatever, okay? All that stuff is silly. But you can build a list from free traffic, okay? One of the things that you use would be forums. So what's a forum? That's just like live communities, right? So that would be like a live community, social networking. This is the kind of stuff that was available before, like the Facebook or Twitter and all these things. Forums, if you Google like gardening forum, they call them forums or they call them message boards. Okay, so you got forums or message boards. All right, that's one way to get free traffic. All right, forums or message boards. And there's a lot of people on these forums, and they're very specialized, very to the point, right? There's message boards right now. If you want to check out a message board, just go to Corral, CORRAL.net. That is a message board that has well over 150,000, I think, people all specifically interested in learning about Mustangs and cars, right? Maybe that's not your niche. Maybe that's not what you care about. But the fact of the matter is, when I started business, that's what I cared about. And I wanted to reach people that wanted Mustang parts and things of that nature. I found them all on these message boards, right? So real easy to build your list there. You go, you talk to people, they opt into your list. All of a sudden, you have access to them. It's very, very, very easy to do. Now, the next thing would obviously be social. All right? Now, social is broken down into something like Twitter and Facebook. All right, so social broken down into Twitter and Facebook. And as you can see, I like to write up the screen. But Twitter and Facebook, again, very easy. There are, if you've been to my Facebook page, then you've seen that when you click the like button to like my Facebook page, it actually asks you for your name and email address. I can use my Facebook to generate opt-ins, completely free, cost me nothing. Same thing with Twitter, right? You can tweet people to go to your opt-in pages. You can Facebook people to go to your opt-in pages. Again, this is free traffic. And it can become pretty viral. With the addition of the new like buttons and things, you can now have people liking your opt-in page, which makes it post to their Facebook wall so their friends see it and their friends can go opt in and they can like it, so on and so forth. And you can build a really big list just using, Facebook and Twitter. All right, so those are two options. Now, one of the third options would be articles. All right. Now, this means submitting articles online about your topic. There are a lot of different article submission sites. And one of the sites I always used was US Free Ads. Write that down. usfreeads.com. I always used usfreeads.com. But basically, submitting articles allows you to start generating traffic back to your opt-in pages because all these articles will link to your opt-in page. All your Facebook posts, link to your opt-in page. Your Twitter tweets, link to your opt-in page. Forums and message boards, your post link here. You tell people to go here. You're generating, it's manual, right? It's stuff you're having to go out there and do. But in the end, you put all this together and you're generating some pretty decent traffic. And then, of course, there's other things like link exchanges. That can help you, right? Link exchanges and software. Some of these work, some of them don't. Sometimes it's a waste of time, sometimes it's not. If I were focusing on free marketing right now to try to drive traffic to my opt-in page, I would go with forums, number 1, because it really works. Number 2, I'd go with social. Number 3, I'd go with articles being submitted online, right? So that's your free marketing. And then, of course, lastly, if I had extra time, I might join some link exchanges and see if I could drive some traffic that way. But the main things would be attack the forums, social media, and articles. All right? That's the free way to generate traffic. Let's go to the paid. There's 3 ways. There's basically PPC, CPM, CPL. What does that mean? PPC means you pay a cost per click. Every time somebody clicks on an ad, so what that means is you'd put an ad out here on a network, and it could be on Google, Yahoo, Bing, Ask.com, etc., right? You put an ad out here. It drives traffic to your opt-in page, which then, of course, puts it in your list. But right here, you pay money. You're going to pay money when people click this ad because it's cost per click, PPC, pay per click. All right? It's a very effective way of driving fast traffic because essentially you can go put an ad right now on Google and start attacking keywords that are relevant to your list topic, and you can start driving traffic to an opt-in page. Same thing with CPM. CPM is cost per thousand. That's all that means. So what that means is they charge you every time this ad is seen or shown 1,000 times, you pay money. Doesn't matter if they click it or not, you're still going to pay for it to be seen. Oftentimes, you can massage these two to where CPM advertising comes out to cost a little less. That's in another module. But the point is these are 2 topics, or these are 2 verticals in which you can attack instantly and start driving traffic to your opt-in pages to create, of course, an email list. And then the next one is cost per lead. That's where you can actually go out and tell people, look, if you'll send an email to people and have them opt into my list, I'll pay you a certain dollar cost per lead. For everybody that puts their name and email address in, I'll pay you $1 or I'll pay you 50 cents. Again, very effective way to build a list really fast, right? Really, really fast. These 3 ways are much faster than these 4 ways, right? So this is going to be your slower approach, right? So this is slower. This is faster. But this costs money and that's free. So it just depends on what your goal is. Is your goal to hurry up and build this list, or is your goal to slowly build it and not have to spend money doing it? Now, the third option is through joint ventures. Okay? Now, joint ventures mean that you go out and you tell somebody, look, I want you to mail to my page, and when you do that, I'll mail to yours. It's like a list swap, right? So you can almost call it like a list swap. What you do is you really can't do this until you've done this or this and built your list. But once you've built your list, you can start reaching out to other people in your field, maybe people that are in the dieting industry that want more sales of their dieting products. So what you do is you say, look, I'll mail for you if you'll mail for me. And you swap email exchanges, right? List swap. So you mail their offer, they mail yours. When they do, you get more opt-ins because you're building it from their list. It costs you nothing because all you did was mail their offer to your list. It's a list swap. It allows you to build your list and the other company to build their list. So very effective, but it's something that you can't really do until you have a list so that you can reciprocate for them. So again, the free advertising methods, something I would start off with. It's a slower process, but it doesn't cost anything. And then move into the paid advertising where you can start building your list through pay-per-click, CPM, and CPL. And the fact of the matter is, pay-per-click and CPM are offered even on Facebook, on the Facebook ads. So you've seen the ads that run around the side. You can actually put your ads for your opt-in page there. And then, of course, you'll have to pay for it, but you can generate a lot of traffic really, really fast. So these are the traffic sources. This is how you get the traffic to the pages to build the list so that you can start sending the emails to generate revenue. So I'm going to let you stare at this for just a second, and once you've got all this written down, you'll want to go on to our next module.